Alright guys, now onto the final LEGO Ninjago custom that we have all been waiting for here on CroffStudios. And this is definitely one of my better Ninjago customs in my opinion. I did a very good job making it accurate to the show. And it is the Garmadon's Dark Bounty. You can see right here it has all the details that it would on the normal Destiny's Bounty. Use the black pearl ship piece right there as you can see. And it would probably contain somewhere around the same minifig count as the other Destiny's Bounty. And you can see the different color scheme and how different designs were used on the other Destiny Bounty. So yeah, we're gonna go in detail with the minifigs and then take a look at the ship itself. Alright guys, so here is what my minifig choice would be for the set. You'd probably get two snakes right here. I wouldn't really say that it would be these exact two, but I'd just put two snakes in the set. I'd probably put one of the ninjas, so I just put Kai. And then I put Little Lloyd, which I think would be a really cool figure to put in the set, since we didn't get a little version of this Lloyd. And then you would get Garmadon with his mega weapon right there, or with his awesome weapon made of the 4 golden weapons that he would use to create stuff in the show. So that's what it would come with probably in the set. So let's go on to the boat. So starting off at the front, you have the dragon head, which was in the show. You can see right here how it has that little fire piece. It's the same head that was on the LEGO Ninjago, the Battle for Ninjago City, except I redid it and made it a lot cooler looking. You can see this little detail that was in the show as well. I just put that on. Then you can see these little booster pieces on the side. There's a lot of ropes and such. A lot of nice little details I added. And then there is a little anchor right here, which I made just with my own custom design. And basically just open this, it's just basically the same feature where you do the anchor opening and closing feature where it opens and lets out the anchor. So everybody's seen that before. It's been in a lot of sets, and I thought I'd add that in as a little feature. And you can see right here this big piece that holds in the middle section of the pole, so it can hold up the wings, which I'll show you in a second. Then the middle section doesn't have too much, but it does have a really cool playability feature, which I thought about adding. And it wasn't in the show, but they did have something like this in the show. So basically you just press this in and it comes out with this little robot type of thing that's like a fighting machine. You can see how it has the robot arms right there. So basically it just folds out and you can fight against it and stuff. So I thought it was really cool, and it can spin around once you take it out. So I thought that was a really little cool add-in, and you can see how that opens up. You just pull out the dragon head and they just push it back to close it. So I thought that was a nice little feature that I added onto this. And you can see the little windows that were also in the show on here. I got 4 on each side. I was going to put another one right here, but I couldn't find the other pieces for it. And then you can see the middle. And then starting onto the back, you can see some more purple. But this is basically all my purple bricks right here. And you can see how I just put a little brown door here to get inside. And there's a little light right here, and there's the engines right there, and it kind of just moves up from here. And then going to the back right here, you can see there's just some tan details and a nice big purple piece right here. And turning back around, you can see the little fences that go around so nobody falls off and dies. So we're going to go on to the sails, and then we're going to take a look at the rooms individually inside the ship. Alright guys, so here's the wings that I did. I know they were a blue and black color, but I'm limited on my ability to make these wings different colors because I'm not going to go ahead and custom color these wings or anything like that. So you can see how I use Technic pieces to hold them all together, and it's very stable. You can see how I made it so it connects all in very well. It does move around a little bit, but it is a very stable model. I used a lot of Technic in it so it wouldn't fall apart all the time. So I made sure that the model is very stable, and like the other Destiny's Bounty as well, so I thought that was a really cool add-on. Also, another feature I wanted to show before I go on to the rooms is how this moves right here, so you can do the little engine feature where it flies. Then you can just move it back if you want it to go in a landing mode. So I thought that was also a very cool feature. So basically the feature is with the back here, you can see how this big purple roof right here, it's very cool looking. So basically you just take it off right there and it's very easy to remove. And then this one also does detach very easily, as you can see, and we're going to take a look at that room first. So in this room you have 4 beds, as you can see. There are 2 bunk beds, and you could fit 4 minifigs in there if you want to. You can see there's a little table right there with a cup and a plate. Then on the other side there's a little sink. And there's not really too much on the inside, but it's very cool, and I was able to fit a lot inside of this little room with the available space. taking a look at the second room right here, I used this little door that was in the porta potty in the Lego movie set. I thought that was a pretty cool use of that piece. And there's a lot of purple details that I added on here just for, detail, obviously. And then you can see the little fences on the side right here. And then on the inside, there's not really too much. The computer room I know is huge in the show. Oversized in my opinion, but obviously I was not going to be able to fit all that inside of here and make it look still accurate to the show. So obviously it's very small and really, really bad looking in my opinion, but I wasn't really able to add much on the inside here, so this was the best I could do, and there wasn't really much space since there was the door to get through inside the room as well. So that's one bad thing I don't like about this custom that I made, but I thought still it's pretty cool that I was still able to add a little bit of control room. And I just wanted to show you guys really quick the roof and how I built it. You can see a lot of these pieces used on here. Just a lot of purple pieces used. I only had one of these purple pieces right here from like a Zorg set from like Toy Story. You can see how these move right here. So pretty cool looking model in my opinion. I think it's one of a really cool Ninjago custom that I made from the show that Lego was never able to make into a set. And I took advantage of the opportunity to make it into a custom set, and I did. So let's go on to the ending of the video. Alright guys, that is basically it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed this custom Lego Ninjago set review. And I probably won't make any more until 2015 and new sets come out. If they don't make a set for something that's pretty iconic from the show, I'll definitely be making it and showcasing it on my channel. But for now, I think I've pretty much covered everything that they haven't made that isn't super large and massive that I wouldn't have like 10 times the trouble I did on making it. So I'm not going to be making too many Ninjago projects until we see more pictures or the show. Well, probably until I watch the show. And if they don't make something a set, I'll definitely be making it if it's pretty decently sized and it's not out of my range of pieces. So I hope you've enjoyed this Ninjago series so far. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.